Michael Conroy, Associated Press. The focus of the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine shifted to the defensive side of the ball Sunday in Indianapolis. The defensive linemen, edge rushers and linebackers took the field at Lucas Oil Stadium to showcase themselves ahead of the 2019 NFL Draft. Many eyes were on Ohio State Buckeyes pass rusher Nick Bosa, who missed most of the 2018 season with a core muscle injury. Bosa's stock hasn't dropped much as a result of the injury, and the Combine was an opportunity for him to remind coaches and team executives why he's one of the top players overall. Michigan's Rashawn Gary, Alabama's Quinnen Williams and Mississippi State's Montez Sweat were among the other notable defenders to take part in the Combine this weekend. Below are some of the top performers and a brief recap for the top stars taking part. 0.40-yard dash edge rushers Montez Sweat, Mississippi State, 4.41 seconds Justin Hollins, Oregon, 4.50 seconds Brian Burns, Florida State, 4.53 seconds Chase Winovich, Michigan, 4.59 seconds Jamal Davis, Akron, 4.60 seconds defensive lineman Rashawn Gary, Michigan, 4.58 seconds Max Crosby, Eastern Michigan, 4.66 seconds Gian Kaminsky, Charleston, 4.69 seconds Nick Bosa, Ohio State, 4.79 seconds Anthony Nelson, Iowa, 4.82 seconds linebackers Devin White, LSU, 4.42 seconds Gary Johnson, Texas, 4.43 seconds Devin Bush, Michigan, 4.43 seconds Blake Cashman, Minnesota, 4.50 seconds Steve Summers, TCU, 4.51 seconds. Full combine results are available on NFL.com. Montez Sweat, edge, Mississippi State. Aaron Cummings, Associated Press. Entering the Combine, Sweat was already a near lock for the first round. He had 22.5 sacks and 30 tackles for loss in his 2 years at Mississippi State. Bleacher Report's Matt Miller ranked him as the 12th best player overall and the 4th best edge rusher. Now, Sweat may be trending toward the top 10 following his performance in Indianapolis. The Bulldogs star turned heads after running a 4.41-second 40-yard dash, which was the fastest for a defensive lineman at the Combine since 2003, per NFL.com's Chase Gabred. That number is impressive on its own and becomes even more improbable when considering Sweat measured in at 6 feet 6 inches and 260 pounds. NFL at NFLA 6'6" DL keeping up with at OBJ, at Ezekiel Elliott and at AB84 in the 40-yard dash simulcast flushed face at _Sweat9 television. He's also 6'5" and 3/4", 260 pounds and ran a faster 40 than Tariq Cohen, 4.42 at 179 pounds, OBJ, 4.43 at 198 pounds. It's the fastest 40 time since 2006 by any player at least 6 feet 5 inches. https://t.co/ZSWDLK7EasyCNFL research at NFLR research. Notable players. Montez Sweat, 4.41-second 40-yard dash, is faster than Julio Jones, 4.42, Amari Cooper, 4.42, Devin Hester, 4.43, Odell Beckham Jr., 4.43, Sammy Watkins, 4.43, Darren Sproles, 4.46, AJ Green, 4.49, David Johnson, 4.50, Antonio Brown, 4.57. When was the last time we saw a defensive lineman with his fluidity, explosiveness and speed put up a showing like this? Maybe the biggest winner of the Safed Dean 100 points at Safed Nick Bosa. Montez Sweat, who ran a 4.41 40, might be the first taken in the NFL Draft come April. In Sweat's case, he mostly reinforced why he was already considered one of the elite pass rushers in the 2019 draft class. Nick Bosa, DL, Ohio State. Joe Robbins, Getty Images. Through no real fault of his own, Bosa may have some serious competition as the consensus best edge rusher. Bosa ran a 4.84-second 40-yard dash in his first attempt, narrowly eclipsing his brother Joey's effort. The younger Bosa got his 40 time down to 4.79 seconds later in the day. NFL at NFL, at J Big Bear versus at N the Smaller Bear. It's a Bosa Brothers simulcam. 100 Points Television. The 2017 first-team All-Big Ten defender looked good in position drills as well. Dan Hope at Dan. Hope Nick Bosa has dropped some passes in linebacker drills, which makes sense, considering he's never been a linebacker, but otherwise, he's looked great in position work. Fast, feed, fluid with little wasted movement. NFL at NFL, he's so efficient with his feet, at Move the Sticks breaks down at NB Smallerberg going through drills. As the draft gets closer, though, people will likely remember why Bosa has been at or near the top of the 2019 draft board for more than a year. Rashawn Gary, DL, Michigan Joe Robbins, Getty Images. Gary's numbers don't accurately convey the impact he made in 3 seasons at Michigan. He finished with 9.5 sacks and 23 tackles for loss in 34 appearances. Not only was Gary an interior defender, but he was also faced with numerous double teams along the line. The attention opposing teams were forced to direct toward Gary helped make life easier for his teammates in the front seven. Gary didn't have to sacrifice and share the spotlight in Indianapolis, and he lived up to the hype, running a 4.58-second 40-yard dash and a 7.26-second three-cone drill. He also bested Bosa in the vertical jump, 38 inches, and broad jump, 120 inches. Mike Farrell at Revulse. Mike Rashawn Gary is a super freak. Some of these D-line times make the WR times look pedestrian. Kyle Madsen at Kylie Madsen. Rashawn Gary being a bonkers athlete isn't really news, right? The Athletic's Vic Taffer remains one of the Gary skeptics. Vic Taffer at Vic Taffer. Everyone here felt like Rashawn Gary was going to put on a show today. The question remains, 10.5 sacks in 3 years at Michigan? Quinnen Williams, DL, Alabama. Joe Robbins, Getty Images. Same applies to Williams. Williams only started 1 season at Alabama but made it count. He had 8 sacks and 19.5 tackles for loss in 15 games. He's the most complete interior lineman in the 2019 class, equally capable of rushing the passer and stuffing the run at the line of scrimmage. Williams tipped the scales at 303 pounds, so his 4.83-second 40-yard dash beggars belief. NFL at NFL, in the mix for the first overall pick, 6 feet 3 inches, 303 pounds. At Alabama, TBLDL at Quinnen Williams runs a 4.87 40-yard dash. Television. Lil Wayne Weezy F at Lil Danucci 4.84. At Quinnen Williams move-in, much like Gary and Bosa, Williams didn't have much to gain at the combine. Miller ranked him no. 2 overall behind Bosa on his big board. But that doesn't diminish what Williams did in Indianapolis. Next Gen Stats at Next Gen Stats. Quinnen Williams is the total package when it comes to size, speed and college production. Williams finished the day with an elite NGS composite draft score, 96, after running a 4.83 40-yard dash at 303 pounds, the fastest time for a 300-pound DL since the 2012 combine. https://t.co/wisol9f10ef. In general, the SEC has enjoyed a great combine through the combined efforts of Sweat, Williams and Ole Miss wide receiver DK Metcalf, who was one of the outstanding players during Saturday's session. Dexter Lawrence, DL, Clemson. Michael Conroy, Associated Press. Dexter Lawrence's college career ended in disappointing fashion as he was suspended for Clemson's 2 wins in the college football playoff. Things got off to a good start Sunday for Lawrence. He ran a 5.05-second 40-yard dash, no easy feat for a 342-pounder. NFL at N-flat 350 pounds, at Clemson. FBDL at Lawrence 2.139 runs a 5.05 40-yard dash. Television. As a result, he decided to sit out the rest of the combine. According to Jones, Lawrence at least expects to participate in Clemson's pro day.